Let's start with the virus basket case that is Melbourne, which continues to defy forecast and today has sped away from contact traces. Now, for every unexplained infection, at least one, often two, contact traces have to be found and assigned to begin an investigation. But we're talking massive numbers today, more than 400 new mystery cases in need of tracing, not connected to a cluster. Yesterday, more than 300. And so it went on in the last 2 weeks. We keep being told, oh, there are thousands of staff ready to track this virus web. Really? The Premier and the Chief Health Officer are not about to say at a press conference tomorrow, oh, we've lost control, thank you very much for turning up, or welcome, it's beyond our capabilities now. They're not going to say that. But those caseloads, they are enormous every day. And clearly at the moment, the virus is out of control in Victoria. 2 weeks of devastating lockdown and still no flattening of the curve. And while we have poured scorn on the Premier and his Keystone Cabinet because they deserve it, there are serious questions that need to be asked about why Victorians have ignored the official advice.
I'm very unhappy and very sad to have to report that nearly 9 in 10, or 3,400 cases, did not isolate between when they first felt sick and when they went to get a test. That means people have felt unwell and just gone about their business. They have gone out shopping, they have gone to work, they have been at the height of their infectivity and they have just continued on as usual.
So let's clarify that. Even though they have symptoms and they intend to go and get a test, 9 out of 10 of those people go to work first or mix in the community. And after these people receive a test and are supposedly told to immediately isolate, well, they just go about their daily life without giving a damn who they might be transferring the virus to. Now, we can only take Dan at his word, at face value on these figures. He does have a predilection to blame others, as we've seen throughout this pandemic. But what is wrong with these people? Seriously, as the saying goes, you only had one job, go home. Now, later in the program, we'll go in search of some answers on this with the help of psychiatrist Tanveer Ahmed. But until Victorians stick to the rules, it will remain a basket case and will spread to other states and territories. In fact, the New South Wales Premier, who's probably higher up the sincerity ladder than Dan at the moment, is also not impressed with rule breakers.
Because any business that doesn't do the right thing will have the book thrown at them, and if we don't find them ourselves, we expect members of the community to let us know, and we will come down hard on those people not doing the right thing because there is so much at stake. My expectation is that if you don't do the right thing from Friday, you'll be found out, you'll be fined, and worse than that, if you breach again, you will be shut down.
You just wonder as a community whether we reach a zenith, whether we reach a ceiling of how we can be told to do as we're told, and whether we begin to rebel.